All right, there's rumors going around there that the Detroit Lions at number 7 could be interested at a quarterback if one falls to them at 7. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. There's only one quarterback that's acceptable to go at number 7 that will be left. Let's look at the draft order and kind of predict kind of what's going to happen at the top, what I believe is going to happen. And I do think 1, 2, 3 quarterbacks, and there's some rumors that Justin Fields falling, but I really think it's going to go Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, and I think the 49ers is going to take Justin Fields. Atlanta trading now because they don't think Fields is going to be there. They're trying to. End up putting trading to number 4. Unless you really want a receiver. Number 5, you hear that Cincinnati might be interested in Kyle Trask and a pass catcher, which is a mistake. They need to go offensive line. But there's depth in the offensive line this draft. Miami going for a pass catcher for sure. So, really, number 3 is going to be the thing. Is it true that 49ers interested in Mac Jones? If that's the case, Atlanta might go with Justin Fields. So I don't really think there's any scenario that a quarterback is there. And for the most part, it could be Trey Lance at number 3. I don't think Trey Lance is a top 30, 40 player. For the most part, you just don't know. But, Trey Lance might be the perfect quarterback for the situation in which, he could sit for a couple years behind Jared Goff. But, really, there's 3 quarterbacks that really don't have a gap in between them. This is Lawrence, it's Wilson, it's Fields. They don't have much gap between them in talents. And I really think, for me, Fields would be the guy. If Fields not there and it's Lance there and it's Mac Jones there, I'd rather go with Kellen Mile in the second. That's my thing. Other than that, then we're looking at pass catchers. Like we said, man, I'm gonna say Lawrence, Wilson, Trey Lance. I think whoever trading to the 4th spot, I don't think nobody going there. I think Atlanta gonna stay there. Take Sewell. I think Cincinnati gonna do the wrong thing. Go with Pitts. I think Miami gonna go with Chase. I think Detroit gonna have a pick of Smith, Waddle, Rashad Slater. He could be gone, could be there. So really, for me personally, if Justin Fields not there, I would go Devonta Smith and not look back. Because you think about it, the only other case scenario I could see is Rashad Slater. You know what I'm saying? I would think about Rashad Slater. I wouldn't think about Parsons. He has nothing. Petty would be a stretch. Really, I think either trade down or you take Smith. Unless you feel good about one of those quarterbacks, and I don't feel good about Lance. He ain't Carson Wentz coming out. It's just too much missing. There for him to be Carson Wentz coming out. But like I said before, they're gonna have a pick of they may have a pick of the litter. Really, you think Atlanta will go O-line. You think Cincinnati will go O-line. But it is what it is. For the most part, the Lions can go Waddle, they can go Slater, they can go Parsons. Parsons would be the worst case scenario at 7. You watch Parsons, he does nothing but spy and rush. And rush, he's like the extra guy. He like the 5th guy. But, really, they could reach for Collins there too. But I just think Devonta Smith is too good coming in our breaks to pass up. I really do. I think if you ask me, like, in this scenario with Slater, with Smith, with Surtain, with Waddle, with Smith, with Parsons, with Mac Jones and J.C. Horn and Christian Darrisaw, Petty, Elijah Vera-Tucker, the inside lineman for USC, Caleb Farley, the linebacker Jeremiah Wusu-Kamara for Notre Dame, Gregory Rousseau, Aziz, and whoever, Christian Baymore. I would strongly probably rank them as Smith, Slater. Those are 2 guys I'd be hoping that's there. But anything can happen. But Devonta Smith is good, man. Really no drop off. I think he's a better receiver than Chase, just slightly. But people worried about the size. But Marvin Harrison had the same size. He was the same exact build. And if you get Marvin Harrison and Devonta Smith, people talking about Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle, he ain't nowhere near this kid. Jalen Waddle is a speed guy, gonna stretch the field, and it is what it is. But Devonta Smith is gonna give you the ability. What Devonta Smith give you is the ability to run the route tree, and he give you the ability to stretch the field. And what's so special about about both of them is, excuse me, brush my hair. Watch it, just watch it. What's the good ability about Smith is, guess what? I gotta respect to running the slant. Maybe he don't have to go over the middle, but the NFL not that fit. He can go with slant. I gotta respect the drag. I gotta respect the whip. I gotta respect the speed out. I gotta respect the out. I gotta respect the dig. I gotta respect the corner. I gotta respect the post corner, the post. So guess what? If you gotta worry about this dude running underneath on drags and all that and underneath routes, you gotta worry about him running by you. How you play him? If you press him, he can get off the line. It's over with. The best way to beat him is you press him. But if he can beat press, you really got no answer for him. He really can run by you. If you play cushion, then he can run the comeback. He can run the end. He can run the dig. He can run the... So that's what makes him special. And so can Chase. But the difference is Smith is a better route technician. The way he coming in and out of breaks, man, keep the defenders on their heels. Rashad Slater will solidify you at right tackle. And to give a guy to potentially slide to the left, he give you versatility, he can slide to the left. You know what I'm saying? You talking about Quid Petty, he give you as legit, but you got somebody edge right. He give you somebody that can really stop the run, potential to rush the pass. But if you told me the best case scenario at 7, Justin Fields would be like, if you look, be the best pick. But after that, that's gonna be probably Smith. That's what I really think. But really, if you're talking about drafting for need, it's gonna be Smith or receiver in general. Offensive line is solidified. Just adding the right tackle. You can get a right tackle with Niles Leatherwood in the second round. So you talking about need. It's interior lineman. You're not gonna reach for Baymore. You can move back up and find him in the second round. Okay, Saban College, you can reach at 7 for him. But guess what? You might get him at second. You might have to move back up for him. So really, you go safety. You can get safety second round or later. What else are we talking about? Inside corner, you get Sante Samuel second or later. Receiver, obviously, stay there at 7. You get that later. But you get receiver later. Look here, man. I would take Smith and one little, and also you can take a linebacker. You go Zaven Collins and move down, take Zaven Collins, get a second round pick, come back. You can still get Terrence Marshall, Cardavius Toney, or you can take one of those, additional second round picks, get Alex Leatherwood, solidify the tackle position, or you can come back and get Jamin Davis, inside linebacker for Kentucky. So there's a lot of scenarios in which they can go about this and do it the right way. But them being interested in the quarterback, I'm thinking more Kellen Mond, or if you like Trey Lance and he slide, no Mac Jones either. Trey Lance or Kellen Mond for me, or maybe Kyle Trask, and maybe we'll do a spotlight on him pretty soon. Those would kind of be the guys that I would look at to come in and as a quarterback. But if not, I look at next year Emory Jones, Spencer, whatever dude from Oklahoma, and then some of those guys. And somebody gonna come out that we don't Sam Howell. Somebody gonna come out and gonna emerge as one of the best quarterbacks and have a great year, just like Zach Wilson, just like Robert Griffin III once then. But let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video quest. All my social media links in the description. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, and then Facebook, and Instagram. All the links in the description. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Appreciate the love support. One time for the one time Mercy Sports Talk. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to check my other channel out right here on YouTube, Goodfellow Sports TV, for more sports news and entertainment. One time for the one time Mercy Sports Talk. Peace.